In today's lesson, we'll be learning about interpolation and extrapolation with a focus on equations. Let's say you currently have $100 in your savings account. Your new job pays $15 per hour. You want to buy the newest iPhone, which costs $1,000. How long will it take you to save up enough money to buy this phone? I've represented this situation with a table of values. In this situation, I want to extrapolate the number of hours it would take to save $1,000. However, using a table of values to predict this would take forever. There must be a faster way, and there is. First, you'll notice that the rate of change is an increase of $15 for every 1 hour. Next, you'll notice the initial value is $100 since that is the amount of money you have when you work 0 hours. This situation can be represented with the equation y equals rate of change multiplied by x plus initial value. We just determined the rate of change to be an increase of $15 for every 1 hour. This is the same thing as 15 over 1, which is the same thing as 15 divided by 1, which is the same thing as just 15. Therefore, the rate of change can be simplified to just 15. Meanwhile, the initial value was $100, since that is the amount of money you have when you work 0 hours. Therefore, I can put 100 as the initial value. So the situation can be represented with the equation y equals 15x plus 100, where y represents your savings and x represents time. As stated in the beginning, we want to find how many hours it will take to save enough money for an iPhone which costs $1,000. Next, you want to replace the variable of y with the number 1000 since y represents savings. Everything else stays exactly the same. At this point, you should identify like terms. 1000 and 100 are like terms. Like terms like to be together. I'm going to move 100 to the other side of the equation. When I do, it is no longer positive, it now becomes negative. Everything else stays the same. Let's simplify the left side of the equation. 1000 subtract 100 is 900. At this point, you want to divide this by 15 because the opposite of multiplying something by 15 is dividing it by 15. And what you do to one side of an equation, you must do to the other side of the equation. These 15s are going to cancel out. And 900 divided by 15 simplifies to 60. So 60 is equal to x. Therefore, you will have to work 60 hours before you can buy your iPhone.